Hello, and welcome to another video brought to you by the Machamp King here. And I really want to show you guys this deck. I've been wanting to show you guys this deck for a long time. So I've dubbed it the Crustle Heal deck. You may have seen it on the ladder if you play Legacy, and it is a fairly expensive deck. So this whole time I've been having my channel, I've been trying to save up and get these cards, and I am going to show it to you now. So the most expensive card in this set, and the card you absolutely need, is Mew. With the Lost Link Pokebody, Mew can use the attack of all the Pokemon in the Lost Zone. So for a Psychic Energy, search your deck for one Pokemon, put it into the Lost Zone. So going second, turn 1, we are going to put Crustle into the Lost Zone. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, search your deck for a Stage 2 Pokemon and put it onto your bench. It's crazy. And so going second, turn 1, you put that into the Lost Zone. And then you attach a a DCE. So you have 3 energy on your Mew, and then you can put 3 Stage 2s on your bench, meaning Superior with its Royal Heal attack. So at any time between turns, heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. We have Ranculus. As often as you like, you may move 1 damage from your Pokemon to another. And then we have Vileplume. So each player cannot play any trainer cards from his or her hand. So that's our 3 Stage 2s. And then you have Crustle with its ability Sturdy. If this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out from damage from an attack, this Pokemon is not knocked out, and its remaining HP is 10. So the goal of this is to move around the energies, to move all of the energy off Crustle, spread them out to all of your Pokemon, so here Superior heals 10 throughout all of your Pokemon. Crustle goes back to no damage, and your opponent literally can't take any knockouts. If you can't get Vileplume in play for trainer cards, that's why we play 2 Crustles, so that way if they play an Escape Rope, you can go back into the other one. If they try and take a knockout with like Poison, we have Virizion EX, so that way you can not be affected by any special conditions as long as the Crustle has a Rainbow Energy essentially attached to it, or a Blend Energy. So yeah, I'll just go through the deck list real quick here, and then hopefully we can get some good examples for you to show you guys this loop. So we have Cleffa, in case we're just trapped hand-wise, go into Cleffa, draw 6, Cleffa's now asleep, and you can potentially prevent a knockout as long as Cleffa stays asleep. So there's that. So 1 Cleffa, 2/2 of Dweeble Crustle, 1 Virizion EX, 2 Crustle, 2 Superior, 2 Vileplume, 3 Mew Prime, 1 Mr. Mime for bench protection, 2 Ranculus, like I already mentioned, a Compu Search, 3 Level Ball, a Lost Remover, 3 Pokecoms, Pokemon Reversal, Tool Scrapper, and then Champion's Festival. If you want to be healing even more damage per turn, once during each player's turn, if that player has 6 Pokemon in play, he or she may heal 10 damage from each of her Pokemon. So this is also something that's not really needed. It's just if you have like more, if you just want more heal or something, or if maybe something happened and your Superior got knocked out and you had to like go into that from something, that's fine. But this is a black and white promo. These are fairly expensive, so I do understand if this cannot be part of your deck, that's fine. 1 Caitlyn, 2 Colress, a Pokemon, or a Flower Shop Lady, 4 N, 3 Professor Oak's New Theory, a Seeker, 4 Twin, 2 Floatstone, 2 of this specific Blend Energy because it has both Psychic and Grass, so you can use it as Psychic for the Mew attack, and then you can use it as the Crustle Life Explosion attack. So we want that to be where, like, we want this to be like really like what we want for to be attacking and to be using. And then we have 4 DCEs, 3 Rainbow, 2 Fighting, and 2 Psychic. So that's like the gist of how this deck works. Let's see it in action, and hopefully we can show you some good uses of the Healing Loop Mew Prime Crustle. So this is a pretty insane deck, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen my, if you saw my wins, but yeah, sometimes your opponent just sets up really quick, and just before you can get the loop in play, they just start taking out your Mews. They do only have 60 damage, especially if you're playing something like, against something like Landora CX and you don't have the Mr. Mime in play yet. Man, that's a tough matchup. So I have lost a couple, but man, I think my record was like 14 and 16. Like, this is absolute craziness of a deck. Or I'm sorry, 14 of 20. I think I said 14 of 16. Yeah, 14 of 20, which I think comes out to like 70%. But it's like, still, man, like this. As long as you set up the loop, your opponent like literally can't take any KOs. Even if it takes you all, even if they take you all the way down to one prize card, as long as you lock in that loop, they're not going to be able to take that last prize. So, anyways, just looking for a match here. Seems like not a lot of people are playing Legacy at the moment. Well, and to speak of the devil, let's see. Superior Blouse is our opponent, and you definitely want to go second so you can get that Cradley with the Mew into the Lost Zone, like going second turn one. Like, we definitely want to be going second here, and hopefully starting with that Mew. Okay, yep, I won the coin toss. No, I do not want to go first. So let's see what we got in our hand. Ooh, okay. Well, we are mulliganing, which is fine, because we have both Cradleys in our hand. We don't want both Cradleys in our hand, or we can't send one to the Lost Zone. So, if anyone knows what deck we are playing, this for sure gives it away. Championships Festival, Cradley Superior Ranculus, like, this is literally like the giveaway of all mulligans, so not a problem. Hopefully we can show you some good loops here. Alright, Superior Blouse, yep, choose your starter. Let me get my mulligan so I can have my hand, and we can start this game. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Okay, so if any of you saw me scrolling through my Legacy decks, oh, jeez. We start with a Mr. Mime, and that is it? Crummy, dude. Not the best hand. Very much not the best hand. Ranculus. Ugh, okay. Man, do I want to get, like, End or something real bad? And I don't want to waste a blend energy on Mr. Mime to retreat him. This is terrible. Yeah, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Woobat, Gardevoir deck. Oof, one more attack like that and they just donk me. I literally can't do anything. Like, I can't retreat. I could do Seeker, like, Champions Festival, like, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Yeah, the swoop backyard. Well, they're just gonna evolve and then donk me. So what a terrible, terrible hand! Can't believe that. I have so much apologized for that being our first matchup. Can't believe that that happened. Anyways, just like 10 unplayable cards in our hand. Just all right. Let's excuse that example. So Sigma Breaker is our next opponent. Hopefully we can actually have a friggin' good game here. It's a pretty cool coin there. I see like all of the different types and then the colorless symbol there in the middle. I like it. Pretty cool deck box as well, the Espeon. Alright, Sigma Breaker, let's go. Alright, we're going first. I don't want that. Okay, mulliganing. We are going to mulligan quite a bit. The only basics we have are Cleffa, the 3 Mews, the 2 Dweebles, and the Mr. Mime. So we only have 7 basics out of, I think, like 16 Pokemon. So, okay, so we start with Virizion. But we do have a level ball to get the Mew. I just need a way to get the Virizion out of the active, whether it be retreating or something. Hoping for a Floatstone top deck, hopefully, maybe? Okay, fair enough. I can do that. Let's get Mew. And I'm not going to attach the Rainbow Energy just yet because depending on the Sneasel build, depends on if they play Crushing Hammers, if it's the Weavile control, or if it's the Weavile like straight up like attack deck. So we will see. It seems like because they're attaching the dark energy to it, it is the Weavile like go all out attack deck, which is fine. Yep, they are totally going to attack me. But this is why I didn't want to move, like do the Compu search for the Floatstone and attach the Rainbow Energy, because that would have been 1 damage counter, and then this potentially could be 3 more, that's 4. Like, I just would rather them hit the Virizion, and then us do the attack and get Cradley into the Lost Zone next turn. Yep, the Weavile with the Vilify attack. Oof, okay, I would rather attach the Blend Energy. Fantastic. So let's do that. Tool Scrapper, and let's get a Floatstone. And let's get Cradley into the Lost Zone. The good thing is I have twins. So if they knock out my Mew Prime, I can go into Virizion, I can twin for like another Mew, attach the Rainbow Energy and like a Professor Juniper, and I can sponge a hit with the Virizion for 1 turn, and then Juniper the next turn. So that's probably what's going to happen, because I want multiple, like, this is like what I'm talking about. If they go first, and if they get a quick enough setup, like, they're going to KO your Mew right after you put the Cradley into the Lost Zone. So you can hopefully have them KO other of your Pokemon, so that way you can sponge hits. They can take as many prizes as they need, but as long as they only have one prize left, they're never going to be able to do anything about it. So. And the nice thing is they are weak to the Crustle attack, so Crustle's just going to straight up KO all of their Weaviles in just a single hit once we get the loop going. So they are going to KO the Mew, like straight up. The one thing I'm hoping for is that they do not one-hit KO the Virizion. But you never know. Because they have 3 executes in the discard plus this, so they're straight up doing 120 damage already. So Twin Energy, let's get Mew and oh well, we don't have Juniper. Let's get Mew and do I get Mew and Twin? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's get Mew and Twin. So Mew. Okay. So let's see what this Weavile can do. Hopefully they are not one-hit KOing the Virizion. Because I would really, really hope that they don't one-hit the Virizion. Oh, they didn't have any Pokemon in their hand. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so they're gonna put all 3 Execute back in their hand, and they have Vilify, and they have the Silver Bangle. So right now they're doing 120. I assume because they Junipered that they have 2 other Pokemon in their hand out of those 6 cards, because they attached a Silver Bangle to their Sneasel. So all they need is 2 other Pokemon, and they are one-hit KOing the Virizion. So that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yep. Okay. So what I'm doing here, this is what I have to do. I would love to top deck a double colorless energy and put all of the, Champions Festival, that's fine. So I'm going to see off 2 instead of 3 Pokemon, which is all I need, but I'm going to twins for my Dweeble, because I only have 1, and let's do, Colress is gonna get me 5 at that point. Nah. Let's do Dweeble and N, sure. So there we go. There we go. And Life Explosion. So Reunculus and Superior. Okay. So, off of this N, I absolutely need a Crustle. Absolutely need a Crustle. Because then, even if I'm not attacking them, the healing loop can start. And I'm fairly certain that this deck does not play any hypnotoxic lasers, if I am not mistaken. Because this deck list is just supposed to be like a very heavy hitting, kind of straight up deck like that. So they're gonna KO me, go down to 2 prizes, and then the loop hopefully can start to heal, or can start to take effect. I absolutely need a Crustle and hopefully some energy to start this loop. Alright, Dweeble, here you go. Well, I will just grab twins then, don't mind if I do. Crustle, and let's do Mr. Mime just in case there's any... Nah, not Mr. Mime. I want to get some energy on this bad boy. Crustle and fighting. And next turn I can end. So Crustle, and there you go. And barring any weird stuff like Hypnotoxic Laser, the loop will begin. Yep, so they're putting a whole bunch of energy and Pokemon back into their deck. And let's see what they do. So if they're going to hit me, they need to discard 4 Pokemon in their hand. All 4 Executes are in the discard, which means they can just loop all 4 Executes and not have to discard any other Pokemon at that point. So I definitely see where they're going with this. What I like, just in case they have any Hypnotoxic Lasers, would I love to grab my second Dweeble out of the prizes? Absolutely. But we will see. That only did 90? Alright. I mean, I can just move it around with Ranculus? Okay, so let me attach that for the colorless energy I need. And N. Alright, this helps. Because the more Pokemon I have on my bench, the more I can move it around from the Crustle to the Ranculus, the Superior, and all of that stuff. So 2020, 2030, and then Superior heals the remaining 10. So Mew goes down to 10, and Ranculus goes down to 10, Superior goes down to 20, and they cannot get my Crustle anymore. So I think I'm going to Theory, because 3 is not a whole lot of cards. I think I'm going to Professor Oak's new Theory, hopefully get down like a Cleffa and my Mr. Mime or something, or at least one of the 2 to help with the damage spread. And then hopefully get that last Fighting or Rainbow energy, because that's what I need. Now, because we don't have the Vileplume in play, like, they can Escape Rope if they have it. They can Pokemon Catcher. They can Hypnotoxic Laser. Those are the kind of things that, like, get around this. But, like, if they don't have any of those cards, okay. I'm all set. Alright. Oak's new Theory. Come on, give me the Fighting or Rainbow. Yes, a Rainbow. And the Fighting. Awesome. So Fighting, and now I can start attacking them. Hopefully getting my Dweeble in play. Or finding it off the prizes, I mean. get all of this damage but 10 off of the Crustle. And then I attack them, and then I will heal that last 10. So weakness, grab the, nope, no Dweeble, and then heal, 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 heal. So yeah, barring anything weird, the only thing, yep, and they scoop. Haha, the loop works, guys. Did you see that? All right. Let's show you guys one more. Hopefully we can get another one, another loop in play. I think we're just under. I think we're just under half an hour here, but that is how the loop works. So I'm going to try and get one more match here, guys, so you can see how that loop works even a second time. But yeah, maybe I'm hoping we can get one where our Mew does live long enough where we can attach like the blend and then the DCE to get all three stage 2s in. But if you don't get, it was kind of unfortunate how it worked out last time because our Virizion got KO'd. But normally when you don't have the Vileplume in play, you do the Virizion just in case they try and do Hypnotoxic Laser. Because we did have the Blend Energy attached to our Crustle. So that's kind of our backup, but that got knocked out, so we were kind of just at the mercy of our opponent's deck and being like, well, I hope they don't have Hypnotoxic Laser, because that will poison and get around the attack. Okay, so let's see what we start with. We are going second, so I am going to send out Cleffa because I don't want, like, if they poison me somehow, I would rather that get poisoned than our Mew. And I do have Seeker to bring it back up, but we do go second. We have the DCE in hand, so we go second, turn 1, get our Cradley in the Lost Zone, and then if they don't KO us, boom, attach the DCE, and we have all 3 stage 2s in play. Ooh, this could be tough. Let's see. So they can burn our Pokemon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't want them KOing our Pokemon. So, let's see off. Cradley. Let's see. So we have both Rankless, both Superiors, both Vileplume, one... Uh-oh, we only have one Dweeble and one Crustle. Okay. What do we have? So we have the Blend... One Fighting is also, and a couple of Rainbow. Oof, okay. So we got some tough prizes, but we can still do this. We can still do this, guys. Okay. So hopefully all their Torkoal will do is just burn us. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have a Crustle in my hand. So we have one Dweeble but 2 Crustles. There we go, guys. Life Splosion. Boom. So Ranculus, Superior, and Vileplume. And we have our Cleffa, so if we need to, we can retreat and use Cleffa to, you know, switch our hand up, which I think I might do. But our opponent can play supporters, Pokemon, and energy. That's pretty much about it. I can't believe they're not flipping a coin to burn us, though. That's crazy. They are going to straight up try and attack us, though. So before they can do that, I'm going to retreat into Cleffa, and I'm going to try to get our Crustle, our Dweeble Crustle in play. So I can Caitlyn all the rest of our cards, because I don't have any fighting energy or rainbow or anything like that, so I can do Mew, Flower Shop, Oak's New Theory, and the 2 energy, that's 5, and then whatever I draw, and hopefully get the Crustle that, or the Dweeble that way. Yeah. So let's Caitlyn. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Alright. Well, let's eek. The tough thing is, though, that we have 44 cards and we're looking for 1. Yeah. That's tough. Unfortunately, I might have to send up my Vileplume, guys. Because I did it a little too quick, which sometimes happens, like especially with only 1 Dweeble. Oh my gosh, they only did 20 damage. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, okay. Oak's New Theory. Come on, give me my Dweeble, give me my Dweeble. Alright, Cleffa. Let's put in some work. Alright, but we stay asleep. So we're still good. Doesn't work. Tails, so whatever. Tails, okay, fantastic. If Cleffa can wake up, then we can search our hand again. Yep, awesome. No tool scrapper, okay. Cleffa, yes. If I get a twins here, I might as well... Yes, there's the Dweeble. And we're still asleep. They can't get us. They can't get us. Okay, awesome, guys. So I have twins, and we are going to be set. They will KO the Cleffa. Yep. I will send up the Dweeble. I will attach the fighting. I will twins for Crustle. For Crustle, I'll do Crustle twins. Why not? Get whatever I want next turn. And there we go. And next turn we can start hitting. So yeah, because of the Vileplume, they can't do Pokemon Catcher, no Escape Rope, no Hypnotoxic Laser. That's the 3 big ones that people try and get around the Crustle loop or try and knock out the Crustle. And yeah, we got our loop set. There's nothing they can really do. Okay, let's get our Mr. Mime down for any bench protection. Let's do twins and a rainbow, sure. Alright guys, so that will heal because of Superior, and we can just start Stone Edging them. Boom, 70. So, sorry 7 IE, it's too slow. Man, I can't believe that first match, they just donked us. We had like literally nothing playable. Nothing. But Doesn't look like they have anything they can really do. They can... Here's the thing. Magby is an issue because the defending Pokemon is burned. So if I don't heal from burn, that is an issue. So I will have to retreat and hopefully they knock out the Mew, and then I have to, if they think about this, then I'll have to retreat, they'll knock out the Mew, and then, yeah, see, this is where they're going with it. And then I'll have to wait until a bench spot frees up to get the Venusian in play. So we'll see. So Magby, Crustle, come on, can we heal? Yes, and we heal. Awesome. So, nothing to worry about there. I can't do any damage, though, because I am going to attach the DCE to Crustle so that I can avoid any weird stuff. And I'll just heal. So, Magby did stay asleep. They can't hit me, though, because they're still asleep, so hopefully Magby wakes up. Nope. Let's Colress. Nice. So I have a Venusian, I have all of my extra energy I need to retreat if need be. So we're good, guys. We have the Venusian, we can retreat into Mew. We're all good. No worries there. Yeesh, guys. Alright, well. And they flip heads. Okay. So playing with fire, I get burned. I stay burned. Okay. So I stay burned. I'm going to have to retreat because I'm not risking staying burned. And they scoop. I mean, I guess they assumed what I was going to do, but anyways. So yeah, that's the Crustle deck, guys. The Crustle loop. So if you want to look at the deck list one more time, you can go back to the beginning of the video. I'm going to quickly scroll past it here just because that's what I always do. But yeah, this is all thanks to the acceleration of Mew Prime. So this is going to be the most expensive card you see in the set if you don't want to include the Champions Festival. Each of these Mews cost me like 9 Lost Origin, or I assume that's going to be about standard, like 9-10 of the whatever the most recent set is. So unfortunately, that's the price of these old cards. I'm super glad I made this deck, though. I love the Legacy format. So anyways, until next time, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, anything you can do to help out my channel. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, this is Machamp King. See you later.